Okay, update on the markets here on the 29th. Start off with Tesla. Let me get rid of this one. Don't know why I have this up here actually. If you're trading this stock right here, I do not like the setup at all. But some people like it. Let's see here. Let's pull up PayPal, Hood, Tesla. So I have swing positions in these two. They are up pretty big. Hood was up 917 today. I'll go over that one first. The reason I like this one a lot was we have a corrective move. Like I said, the C wave is starting. And one way that I know that the B wave is more than likely finished is we got this structure right here. And you can see I just drew a parallel line from right here and we hit it exactly. Nailed it and then bounced. So this C wave is probably finished. That means the overall B wave is finished. So now I can draw a parallel line from the bottom of here to the bottom of B, put it up here. That means we're looking at something probably in the minimum range of around 15 bucks by April. So again, we're in the beginning stages of this move. I think this move, a good target would potentially be, if it's not already finished right here, we have a supply zone right here and a gap fill at 973. I did sell some, not gonna lie, because I was up 10% and I was just like, I'm gonna take some profit. But I do have like probably 60-70% of my position left. And I'm looking for something up here potentially at 973. If it doesn't happen and it pulls back, I'll probably add to my position. I'm just basically expecting something like this over the next 5 months or so. Basically like that. That's what I'm looking for. That would complete an overall A, B, C move. And then, of course, after that, I'd be completely out of that stock because I think it's probably going to go like this. So, that's my thoughts on Hood. Sold some, holding a bunch. No reason to sell full position yet. You never know. It could keep on running. Hard to tell on smaller time frames where it's at, but on larger time frames, it's pretty clear that the C wave has started. PayPal. Let's go over Tesla first. So Tesla, nice move up here. I still think it's a bull trap, and I'm still short. I still have puts, and I still think it's an ABC move. We didn't even get to the 1.61 fib. This was ABC right here. Pull back. If this breaks into 243.80, then it's 100% finished. It still looks very corrective to me. Did not get out of daily supply. Did not hit the 1.61 fib. And it also got caught up on this long-term trend line going back to July. We nailed it, backed off. If it were to break outside of 255 and maybe 257, I would be looking for a move that could potentially go to the long-term trend line at 278. If you zoom out here, we also have that long-term trend line from back here, all-time highs at 278. So this is a very bearish move overall. I'm short, still in supply. I really should be adding right here, but I'm just letting it go until I know for sure that we bottomed. And I don't know that 100% yet, but I would say if it breaks below 245.40, which it's close to right now, that it's going to be hard to make another move higher because we are in supply and you're getting close to what could potentially have been a first wave if it was going to be a 5-wave move. So, yeah, that's pretty much my breakdown on Tesla. I never thought it was going to be a bullish move yesterday, even though it went up and made a very surprising move higher. So I still think the structure, this was still 5 waves to me, and I still think the move could potentially come all the way down here. If it does, then I'm looking for minimum of 231 potentially all the way down here to 212. There is a demand zone here, and there's a demand zone right here within the bigger demand zone, and a gap fill at 224. So that's pretty much the layout. Is it going to break outside at 255? I say slim chance. If not, then we should see a C wave lower to this box right here, and that's where I would want to be buying. I'd want to be buying because now that we know that this is not a 5-wave move, it's definitely going to be a C wave, so then you want to be buying down here because then you're looking at A, B, C, potentially to the long-term trend line. So that's pretty much the breakdown on Tesla. And if that were to happen, then I think that this is actually would be a B wave, overall B wave. So this right here took about 3 months. So maybe by the end of February, we're up here at, let's say this takes all the way up here to like the end of December. And then it takes us all the way to February or maybe January to get up here to 278. And then you're just looking at this whole thing as A, B, and we probably would get a C wave down here. Like that. It's still possible this could turn into a 5-wave move as well. But yeah, that's pretty much what I see on Tesla. So I would say it's pretty bearish now. Slim chance of going higher. PayPal, I think this move is pretty corrective. You get this move right here, and then you get what looks like, to me, a WXY move. I'm kind of looking for something around here in the daily supply zone, but it came short of that, and so it could be finished. If we look at the long-term trend here, until we get out of this box right here, so we have this move right here, and you can put that on the top here, and these both hit the top. I would be looking for something around 66 bucks. We want to break out of that, but this looks pretty corrective, so I could see this being like that, and then I could see it going down here like that to this trend line again. So maybe this will take to like February or January to get up here to 66 bucks. I thought that we were going to see an impulse move off the lows. It doesn't look like it is though. So I could actually see short term this falling back to maybe this gap fill at 54.67 and then going higher and being something like this. So I don't think there's any reason to sell. I did trim my position at 60 bucks just because it was running hard. But besides that, I think you're going to get another chance to buy, and then that's going to be a good time to buy for another move higher. So, and Tesla just broke and just pretty much invalidated the move, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's not good for if you are long here, because now we've pretty much came back in to the first wave, or what could have been the first wave. And so, yeah, this is not a 5-wave move, like I've been saying for a while. It didn't play out like I thought it was going to, but you can never tell with corrective moves. It ended up being an expanded flat. There was no way of knowing. So even if this comes back up here now at this point, if this ends up being an expanded flat like this, then there's going to be a big move lower after that. So don't be surprised if they pull it back up here to like 248 to 250, and then we sell off after that. So those are the 3 stocks I was watching earlier. They're all dead now. The dollar is pretty much bottoming out, I think, as well. Another reason why Tesla is probably going to dip. And besides that, there's nothing really else for me to go over. trying to think of any other stocks that I was looking at. I want to see what Boeing is doing. Boeing going higher today. So this is really, really extended at this point. I think that it's right into daily supply again. Another stock, maybe it's weekly supply. Yeah, see weekly supply zone right here. That's going to be hard to get through here at 231. So on Boeing, there's a gap fill here at 197. I'm still bullish on Boeing, big time. Remember, this is a fourth wave right here. I think Boeing could pull back to 197 in December and then get this move right here. So I would be looking for potentially maybe even a move up here to minimum 267, potentially 348. Potentially get up here to the gap fill at 416 when it's all said and done from the COVID crash or before the COVID crash. Or if it doesn't do that, it's probably going to go up here to 300. But the top of this parallel line is right around, and that's in the October of 24. So I think we got another while to go on this bullish cycle. All the stocks are showing that, in my opinion. And Boeing is looking great. I would look for a pullback, though, before I get into the stock. I'll probably go pretty big on a pullback for sure. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. I know I didn't go over any of the tech stocks. I'm just bored with them. I'm bored with the indexes, too. Until we see some actual real corrections, it's just boring and nothing really to look at. It's just the same thing over and over. I'll look at the VIX real quick, and that's it. The VIX hasn't even bounced yet, really. It is back into this weekly demand zone. It should be bouncing here in the next couple of weeks, I think. So I'll leave it at that. That's pretty much it. I'm going to get back to my trading. Tesla selling off here. Getting ready to invalidate the move here at 243.80. So I'll be buying some more puts here soon if we get a corrective move before the next move down. So I'm kind of hoping that it goes like maybe like this. And then we get this going into tomorrow's Cybertruck, because I'll be buying puts right there, right into supply, and then I would hope for this to play out. Just like that is what I want. And then I'll be buying shares down here. So that's it. Leave me a comment. Let me know if there's any stocks you want me to look at. I'm really into the growth stocks now. I'm really sour. Don't really want to even look at the tech stocks anymore, to be honest. So let me know what growth stocks you want me to look at. I can take a look at them. And that's it. Have a good day. Good luck trading the rest of the day.